clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say, and he confronted me about it.
I got y'all. I told y'all something. I'm not bothering nobody. I want peace. Y'all following me for no reason. I asked y'all next. Please leave me alone.
I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money.
In a startling claim, Stephen A. Smith reportedly suggested that serious financial trouble could be looming for Floyd Mayweather Jr. For years, Mayweather has been associated with an extravagant lifestyle, constant self-promotion, and an undefeated record that made him one of the most recognizable figures in sports. However, Smith's remarks imply that the glamorous image surrounding Mayweather might not tell the full story. According to those claims, the appearance of wealth could be under pressure due to reported financial difficulties, possible tax scrutiny, and ongoing legal disputes.
I didn't got nothing. Please, listen, what's going on there? We're doing our jobs too, man. Please leave us alone.
Okay, just want to comment.
Okay.
The phrase he's done quickly spread across social media after Stephen A. Smith made his strong remarks during a heated segment on First Take. His comments sparked widespread discussion online, triggering debates and raising questions about the stability of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s once seemingly untouchable financial empire.
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect the grandson of a mobster. Fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about on the street or anything like that. Boxing is your thing.
To understand why these financial concerns are drawing attention, it helps to look at the rise of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, he turned professional in 1996 and quickly earned recognition for his technical skill inside the ring. His defensive style, quick reflexes, and calculated strategy helped him finish his career with an undefeated 50-0 record. Known as Money, Mayweather also reshaped the business side of boxing. In 2006, he paid about $750,000 to leave his deal with Top Rank, a move that allowed him to create Mayweather Promotions and gain control over his fight earnings and pay-per-view revenue. His career included some of the most profitable bouts in boxing history. The 2015 fight with Manny Pacquiao generated more than $600 million, and 2 years later his crossover match with Conor McGregor reportedly brought in another $300 million. At one point, Forbes even ranked him as the highest-paid athlete in the world. Still, during the discussion, Stephen A. Smith pointed out that earning huge amounts does not guarantee long-term stability, suggesting that spending habits can become a serious issue regardless of how much money someone makes.
Beyond the glitz and glamour, the flossing, the pomp and circumstances surrounding everything that culminated in Saturday night's Mayweather versus McGregor fight, there were a few sightings that were relatively low-key in comparison, but more significant than many may realize. At the weigh-in, there was a two-time NBA champion, Draymond Green, and star guard Paul George. On fight night, of course, there was LeBron James, James Harden, Isaiah Thomas, and a few others. And none of them were there just to pay homage to Mayweather, the fighter. It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to.
The lifestyle of Floyd Mayweather Jr. was known not just for luxury, but for extreme levels of spending rarely seen even among elite athletes. His purchases and social media posts often reinforced his money image, highlighting a life filled with extravagant displays of wealth. From flying on private jets, as if they were everyday transportation, to maintaining collections of Bugatti and Rolls-Royce motorcars, he consistently showcased a lifestyle built around high-end excess point. One of the most talked about examples of this spending was his diamond-covered watch, reportedly valued at about $18 million. His nightlife habits also attracted attention, with reports suggesting that visits to strip clubs in Las Vegas could cost him more than $25,000 at a time. He also owned several large homes in areas such as Beverly Hills, Las Vegas, and Miami, many of them maintained at significant expense even when not in use. Mayweather often displayed large amounts of cash publicly, sometimes posting images or videos online showing stacks of $100 bills. These displays helped reinforce the image of limitless wealth. However, financial analysts and advisors frequently warned that maintaining such a costly lifestyle requires continuous income at an equally high level. Once the major fight payouts slow down, those expenses can remain, creating potential financial strain despite past earnings.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
During a heated segment on First Take, Stephen A. Smith delivered strong remarks about the financial situation of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Smith claimed he had reviewed documents and spoken with sources, stating that Mayweather could be facing serious financial pressure. According to him, tax authorities and creditors are reportedly pursuing payments, while the boxer may be selling assets and dealing with mounting obligations. Smith further alleged that Mayweather is confronting a large tax lien from the Internal Revenue Service, has borrowed against several properties, and may be behind on multiple years of tax payments. He also suggested that some of Mayweather's business ventures have struggled, leading to legal disputes with investors. One of the most concerning claims was that the boxer may have started quietly selling valuable possessions, including luxury vehicles and expensive jewelry, in order to address financial demands. Pointing to changes in Mayweather's public image, Smith remarked that someone known for openly displaying wealth had recently become far more reserved about discussing money. Questions about Mayweather's tax issues have surfaced before. In 2017, he requested a delay from the IRS on a 2015 tax payment until after his fight with Conor McGregor, citing limited liquidity at the time. While it was initially viewed as a strategic financial move, some observers now argue it may have signaled deeper financial pressures.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. And I go, it's not even close. Yeah. This isn't like, it's pretty much full. This isn't, there's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody's talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring
it's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody would.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems
peculiar.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
Before Floyd Mayweather Jr. built the public image of Money Mayweather, reports suggested he was already dealing with financial pressure. Despite his success in boxing, stories emerged claiming he faced possible jail time over unpaid taxes. To help reduce that growing debt, he reportedly borrowed about $2 million in an attempt to settle part of what he owed. Rather than reinforcing the image of a careful financial strategist, the situation painted a picture of someone struggling to balance major expenses with financial responsibilities. While his career in the ring was thriving, Mayweather continued spending heavily on luxury cars, expensive jewelry, and multiple high-end homes. Critics argued that these displays of wealth created the appearance of complete financial stability, even as concerns about money management grew behind the scenes. Taking a loan to cover tax obligations also added to the financial strain, suggesting that the cost of maintaining such an extravagant lifestyle could eventually become difficult to sustain. Some observers see this period as an early sign of the financial challenges that would later draw increased attention.
Me and Eric B. were at, from Eric B. and Rakim, we were at the Mondrian. Floyd Mayweather was there. He had some tax issues. He was about to go to jail, but that's before Money Mayweather. That's Pretty Boy Floyd.
Got you.
He was speaking to E. He needed a couple of $1 million to stay out of jail. I called my man Neil, who I was rocking with heavy. He owned Scunty, the hair accessory company. Everybody thought I was crazy. Said, "Yo, loan me $2 million. I want to sign Floyd." He flew out, loaned me the $2 million, and from there on, we were in the boxing business.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
I believe that Floyd Mayweather has gone completely broke. And not just broke, but millions and millions of dollars in debt. And I know it sounds crazy to some of you out there, but trust me, I have legitimate proof. Watch this.
He asked me to help him, so I could stop them from using TMT as their logo right now. Because
you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation is invalid. So I could actually, technically, it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because he's just not. I just said it, and he won't be able to figure out that I could do that.
Damn, you and this guy, man. I thought y'all was good again.
We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up in conversation? I don't even care about what they're doing.
So there's still some static.
No, it only happens when it's time. Got it. It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. Right. It's time to make a fight, and then that happens.
So through the BX Fight Club, you met someone,
Isaac
right? Because they had to legalize it on paper to turn it into like a dark show, like when they don't have television involved with a boxing event. Even Floyd, when you make yourself like we got issues or you're angry, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse, your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Now, this comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game. But before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures, there is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, we're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help, so he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. I don't want to show my face, but Floyd just gave us $30,000, Reynolds, one of the men, said after receiving the gift.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Well, there may be another reason Floyd Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break until the fight, the end of August. Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes.
Yeah, pay taxes. Usually that catches up with you if you don't do that.